It's a site that has seen more than its fair share of great playoff memories the last few decades, and more could be in store as we've got playoff football again at sold-out Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. Coming up, it's the final game of Wild Card Weekend, and we've got a good AFC matchup in store between the New York Jets and the New England Patriots. Trophy begins as we're underway in this AFC wildcard game. And we will not get a run back here to start. It's a touchback, and it will come out to the 25. The former second-round pick, this is Joe Mixon. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Here's Allen, sliding out of the pocket. He'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down. Now Allen steps away. Taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. And they're able to convert on 3rd with a solid gain of 23. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. On the run, this is Hilliard. And he'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Second down at 4. He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
Following the delay, here's 2nd and 9. Now Allen. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And it's hauled in by Jared Cook. And he'll be brought down at the 34, well short of the first down marker. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down. To the air, Allen on the move to his left. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Patriots come up empty on 4th down. And this defense holds on the night's opening drive. His blockers to get this up over the 40. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Here's Ryan. This one complete to Jerry Jeudy. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
A first carry for Trenton Cannon. He's got the 1st down and more inside the 40. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Almost unstoppable on the ground there as that one is good for 39. Right when he pitched that to him, it looked like he had a good numbers advantage on the outside. He did, and it turned into a nice game.
Allowed his vision to take over, too, because he was able to pick when he put his foot in the ground and took off upfield because he actually had options. Could he go now, wait another second? It really didn't matter, but he chose the exact right time and turned it into a big-time run.
And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. From the gun, a run with Cannon. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up a 1st and goal. You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation. We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
So 1st and goal and an opportunity for our first points in this wild card game. Here's Pirine, and he is in. Touchdown, New York. Samaje Pirine taking it in from a yard out. And the Jets will strike first here in this wild card matchup. Chris Boswell now for the extra point. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Here's a give to Mixon. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. Well, Charles, you talk about this offense, and you think about the man in charge, their head coach, this marking his first ever playoff game as the head coach, and you wonder what's going through his mind right about now.
Brandon, I think we both agree that he's had a great season, and we wouldn't be surprised at all to see him get plenty of Coach of the Year votes. I thought he took the right tone in his weekly press conference, though. Played it cool, took the reserved angle, and when you don't have the track record, I think that's the exact right way to do it.
Mixon with a first down carry. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down. Second and 6. Allen now looks to throw. Trying to lay one up deep. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Marcus May with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. From down at the 12, it's first and 10. They'll start on the ground with Cannon. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Throwing on second and 8. Ryan and Callaway taking it in left side. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 11, he goes down. That second down play nets a -4. On third down, Ryan. That's complete over the middle to Callaway. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. That's good for a Jet first down, a gain of 13.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
They'll run on first down with Cannon. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
The last run good for 2. Here's second and 8. To throw is Ryan. He's got his tight end. It's Fells. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
And, Brandon, as you know, sometimes it's a lot tougher to run with these tight ends nowadays in the NFL. They're just bigger wide receivers. He lined up on the left side of formation, ran a drag route across the field, and tried to work his way open. He was able to make the catch, but the defenders were there. Couldn't do a whole lot with it afterwards.
On third down, here's Cannon. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. So here's a first and 10 at the 38. On the carry, it's Cannon. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. Second and 6.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Play action, Ryan. Dancing to his left. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
So they need 6 yards here on third down. They're 2 for 2 on third down tries so far on this drive. Here's Ryan to throw. They're looking for Judy, but it's intercepted. Picked off at the 39. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
2nd and 8. Throwing now is Allen. They'll roll him out right. He's going to let this go deep, back over the middle. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Ricardo Allen with a pick. And the Jets are going to take over here up near the 40. He got out of the pocket there, was wondering what he was going to do with it, but I think he was calling, his receiver was calling for the ball, wasn't he?
He certainly was. The problem, he called for it too late, and when he delivered, they were all over him in the secondary and came up with the interception.
A bit of an opening there on the first down run as they get this forward for about 6 yards.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. They give to Cannon. And no room that time, getting it to about the 46. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 3. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
The Jets on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. Cannon going to try the left side. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. 4 yards on the pickup, good enough to extend the drive. 2 minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs. A reminder coming up at the half, as we've done all year. We'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. Coach will have the lowdown on what's going on here in this wild card weekend as we begin on the road to Super Bowl 53 in Atlanta. From midfield now, here's Ryan. Now he's forced out left. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
On 2nd down, this is Cannon. Shifts by him. And they'll get him down here at about the 42. 84 yards rushing for him in this first half as he has certainly carried over his regular season success into the playoffs. On 3rd and 1, Ryan. And that is incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
And with the snow here, maybe asking too much of the kicker to try a field goal. So instead, offense on the field, they'll go for it on 4th down. They're going on 4th down. It's Ryan. He finds Pirine out of the backfield. But he will be stopped behind the line as he will not come close to the marker. The Jets try it, but the 4th down play doesn't work. And the Patriots defense is going to take over on downs. The Pats at the line ready to go. Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And he'll take it across midfield down into Jet territory. A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. 7 yards there and a first down.
Good running right there. And this is a man who was a 1,000-yard rusher in the regular season, so you know he's going to get his chances. And he picks up nice yardage on that one.
First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. He'll drop this one down to Mixon. Flashed the stick skills, but didn't get a ton from it. Stopped short of the 35. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. To throw again on 2nd down. Allen. Looking for Bateman. He's got him complete. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 14. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. The Patriots into the red zone for the first time. It's 1st and 10 at the 14. Here's Allen to throw it. He'll buy some time right. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
To throw again on 2nd down. Allen. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. To throw, it's Allen. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Marcus May with a pick. And the Jets are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line. I tell you what, credit is due there on them preventing the touchdown after that interception.
How about him chasing him down and not giving up the pick 6? Because what happens a lot of the time is when you see the interception, you just kind of hang your head a little bit and you momentarily pause because you're frustrated. He shook that off and gave great chase and got it done.
Still a great return and very good field position. After the interception, here's Ryan. He'll look downfield for Waller. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off down at the 2. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. So we're at halftime of this AFC wildcard matchup. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, both teams try to avoid being one and done in these playoffs as we start the second half of this AFC wildcard game. Now returning it, Antonio Callaway. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And they've been the better of the 2 teams through 2 quarters of play, much to the chagrin of this home crowd.
Yeah, this score is a surprise to a lot of folks at home, although not to my dad. He predicted the visitors would win. And maybe to the folks in the stadium. But you know who is not a surprise to, partner? This team with the football. They were very confident coming in.
Now Ryan on first down. He'll find his tight end. That's Waller. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
And let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
And he's got some space here. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. 65 yards rushing for him now on just his first 3 carries. So 3 plays, already first and goal, and they are wasting little time. First and goal, Melvin Gordon. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
Well, we saw a lot of negative plays that resulted in plenty of lost yardage in the first half, and that trend is continuing here.
Moved back to the 10. They'll try on second and goal here. They'll try the left side. Cannon. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Trenton Cannon. A 10-yard touchdown run. And the Jets take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Matt Ryan now breaks the huddle. His guys will go for 2. They'll give it to the fullback up the middle. And he will bull his way in there for the 2 points. Nothing fancy there on that 2-point try. Give it to the big boy, let him go to work.
That almost felt like sandlot football that we used to play, didn't it? Biggest guy on your team who can carry the ball, hand it to him and let him rumble.
Nobody picked me on the sandlot football team.
You were quarterback, and I know better.
I was the water boy. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because their confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
A good pickup there, 26 yards. So in Jet territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 49-yard line. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down, a nice safe throw, and a good one.
Play clock down to 3, and we're going to get a timeout here. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Looking to throw again on second down. Allen to mix it on the check down. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. The Patriot passing game is rolling. They've got another first down.
Well, look what we have here. A sustained drive, and that was certainly AWOL in the first half. They really struggled to try and move the football. But right now, they certainly seem to have the formula working. Let's see if they can keep it up.
And down inside the 15 he goes. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. First and 10. Allen rolling to his left. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Fabian Moreau. And the Jets are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
So the line of scrimmage all the way up to midfield now as they've got it first and 10. They'll try the left side. It's Cannon. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Have to give credit for a nice play there, but also have to look at it as a blown assignment. He became a free runner that turned into a free hitter.
On 2nd and 12, Ryan. And he can't escape the pressure. Ryan goes down. Christian Wilkins. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. First and second down were a disaster. Both went backwards. Now it's 3rd and 18. They need something big. Now it's Ryan. Being chased out left. And he wisely will throw that one away. Had to pass there. 3rd and long on your own side of the field. Just couldn't come up with anything.
That's why teams always talk about having to win the early downs, meaning you've got to gain yardage and set yourself up for 3rd and short, because when it's 3rd and long, the odds go down significantly trying to pick up the first down, even throwing the football.
On is Kern, the punter, to send this one away. Yeah, that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Coming up on 2nd and 7. Allen going to throw. Going deep for Hopkins. And this one is incomplete.
They'll probably spend a little extra time dissecting the game film after this one. I think the part of their plan was to hit them over the top of the deep ball. They've been unsuccessful all night.
New England on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Allen to throw once more. Flush to his right. And he comes back with one complete. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Throwing on 1st down is Allen. Out to his left. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there. And it's 2nd down. We've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
New England on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. From the gun, it's Allen. That's complete to his receiver, Bateman. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. They'll try and run with Mixon. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. Rashad Bateman, 31 yards. And the Patriots are finally on the board here in the fourth quarter. Extra point through the snowflakes, up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And this a very important drive leading in the fourth quarter of this wild card game. But this one far from over as they start out here first down. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
And a lot of times these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. On the handoff, this is Cannon. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
That gives him 98 yards in this game, and he's got to feel pretty good about that, but the entire offense does. The big thing, though, Brandon, they've got to get to 100, though.
You think he knows he's at 98?
I think someone has told him by now. And here's the thing. Getting to 100 or more is tangible evidence that you've had a nice day running the football, and that's what his offensive line wants for him and for themselves.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Now it's Ryan. Airing it out deep for Smith. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Jets. Devontae Smith. 61 yards. And the Jets use the big play to extend their fourth quarter lead. They talked about stringing together some explosive plays here in the playoffs. That was a pretty explosive play.
It certainly was. And if you're going to win on the road, it certainly helps to have big playability in your hip pocket, doesn't it?
Boswell good with the extra point. And it's now 21-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Here's Richie James on the return. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. On 2nd and 10, Allen dumps it off to Mixon. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. Here's Allen on 1st and 10. Steps away. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Allen's throw complete there to Bateman. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. On play action, Allen. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That one good for 13 at a New England first down. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
On first down, Allen. Eluding the pressure right. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Allen. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Marcus May with a pick. And the Jets are going to get it back here just past the 35. Yes, folks, that is his 3rd interception, and I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because there is something to that. Being a safety often allows you freedom to roam around a defense, maybe not a specific assignment. Today, his assignment, find the football, and he's done so quite well.
And this defense here going to burn their 2nd timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. Able to get it up past the 45.
The air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to quick outs, things that they consider safe.
On 1st and 10. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. On 2nd down now. One of their timeouts defensively. So they'll be left with only the 2-minute warning to stop it from here on out. He is out of bounds, but not before he's inside.